Hello, I'm Taylor Reilly. Welcome to my YouTube channel, Greenroots Transformation from Type 2 to a Healthy You. As a board certified functional nutritionist, I help high achieving professionals and active adventure seeking retirees just like you to conquer your prediabetes or type 2 diagnosis and achieve vibrant energy and health quickly, naturally, and sustainably with personalized strategies designed for your unique biology, your lifestyle, and your goals. So no more handfuls of supplements or restrictive diets necessary. Every day, I see that most high achievers with a diabetes diagnosis are following the exact same cookie cutter plan as someone whose genetics, metabolism, and lifestyle are completely different from theirs. And then they wonder, why am I not getting results? If you've been doing everything right, eating low carb, getting in more steps, taking your supplement, but your A1C is still climbing and you're exhausted by 3 p.m. every day. The problem isn't your effort. It's that you're following a one size fits all generic strategy instead of one that's been intelligently designed for your unique body and your unique needs. Now, listen, I know what you've been told: cut carbs, walk more, take your metformin, right? Watch what you eat and lose some weight. And this is the same song and dance everyone with a diabetes diagnosis gets. But here's what nobody's telling you. That advice assumes that every person with diabetes has the exact same root causes. Now, I've worked with hundreds of high achievers, action takers who have all conquered their diabetes diagnosis and been able to step back into optimal health. And I can tell you with absolute certainty that the strategy that transforms one person's health can completely backfire for another. These outdated approaches that are treat diabetes like it's this one size fits all condition. They focus on managing symptoms like blood sugar, weight gain, A1C without understanding why your body developed insulin resistance, leading to this diagnosis in the first place. And here's the kicker: your genetics determine how your body processes fats, responds to carbohydrates, and metabolizes micronutrients. Yet conventional diabetes management completely ignores this as well. So it's like trying to fix a problem with your car without knowing the make or the model or what's actually under the hood, right? Generic solutions might work temporarily to keep it running, but they're often making the underlying problem worse. And that's exactly what we see here. This is why I start every client with advanced functional diagnostic testing that reveals their unique metabolic blueprint. Because when you understand your specific genetic predispositions, unique nutrient requirements, your individual insulin resistance drivers, then everything changes. Let me show you what I mean. Take Mary, for example. She was doing strict keto for months. She came to me and she's like, I feel like I'm eating all the right foods according to her doctor, according to the diabetes educator her insurance sent her to. But her energy was completely tanking, her weight wasn't budging, and her numbers kept going up. So when I was able to do a comprehensive analysis, I discovered that she had significant genetic variations affecting lipid metabolism. Her body literally couldn't process all of those healthy proteins and fats that were the majority of her diet in keto efficiently. And in fact, it was creating lipotoxicity, essentially fat toxicity at a cellular level, which was making her insulin resistance worse. So once I showed her how to elevate her plate with the specific nutrients her body needed to optimize cellular function while still getting to eat the foods that she loved, not feeling like she was being restricted, she was able to drop into non-diabetic range. She released 23 pounds and was waking up bursting with energy and was able to come off of those medications. Another example of this is a client of mine, Matt. diabetes diagnosis as well, but a completely different solution. A deep dive into his labs revealed he had low testosterone, high cortisol, and his genetics showed 2 deletions in his phase 2 detoxification pathway. All of this was driving massive oxidative stress and inflammation, which was fueling his insulin resistance and his hormone imbalance and driving his A1C sky high as his energy was plummeting. Now, Matt's a doer. He was going to the gym 4 times a week for CrossFit, thinking that was helping him. But we found out that they were actually hindering his recovery because his body couldn't clear the inflammatory byproducts from his intense exercise. So every workout was just adding further stress and worsening his insulin resistance instead of helping him get leaner and stronger, which is why he was doing this. So once I was able to help him address his detoxification capacity and adjusted his exercise protocol to work with his genetics and his body instead of pushing against them, his testosterone normalized in a healthy range, his A1C dropped into a non-diabetic range, his energy finally shot up, and he finally started seeing the results he deserved from all of his efforts at the gym. Then there's Diane, again, given the same generic diabetes advice. When I took a close look, her labs revealed suboptimal thyroid levels and a vitamin D deficiency. So combined with her genetic predisposition for impaired insulin sensitivity, the common eat less carbs and walk more approach was actually slowing her metabolism further. Her body needed targeted nutrient support to restore thyroid function before she could even begin to restore that insulin sensitivity. So once we implemented her personalized metabolic restoration plan, not only did she conquer her diabetes diagnosis, but now that her thyroid function is also optimized, she is feeling more energetic, more confident, and having more fun in her day-to-day life than she has in years. So can you see the pattern here? Each of these high achievers was taking action, right? Like I know you are, but each of their struggles with diabetes came from completely different root causes. So cookie cutter plans miss this entirely. They assume everyone's insulin resistance develops the same way. But an in-depth review of labs and some very simple advanced functional diagnostics can reveal the truth. Your contributing factors to your diabetes diagnosis are as unique as your fingerprint. This is why the most effective diabetes reversal plans must be built upon 3 foundations. First, you need complete metabolic clarity. Understanding your specific body's genetic variations, needs, nutrient requirements, inflammatory triggers, metabolic dysfunctions, all of the different pieces that are contributing to your diagnosis. Second, you need a personalized, simplified strategy. Creating a metabolic restoration plan that's designed specifically for your biology, your lifestyle, and your goals, because the truth is less is often more. When you're able to work smarter and more efficiently based on your unique factors, that means a quicker and more impressive transformation for you. And third, intelligent implementation and integration. Hand-holding support from an expert who actually understands all of this so that they can help you make the changes to be doable and sustainable within your life. Implementation techniques that make sense for you. When you address diabetes at the bio-individual level, you're not just managing symptoms, you are healing from it. Your A1C doesn't just stabilize, it drops into a non-diabetic range, and your energy doesn't just improve, it becomes steady and sustainable all day. You're able to also finally release that excess weight as a natural side effect of your optimized health. Most importantly, you get to eat and live in a way that is most enjoyable to you while you are reclaiming your health and confidence. If you're ready to stop playing guessing games with your health, if you want to understand exactly what your unique body needs to conquer diabetes once and for all and restore vibrant, optimized health, then I've set aside some time to support you. Click the link below. You'll see I offer free 45-minute insulin resistance audits. We'll get on a Zoom and I will analyze your specific situation, help you identify your unique patterns and needs, and create a personalized roadmap for you to finally get the transformation that you've been striving for. You're going to walk away with a clear understanding of what's driving your insulin resistance, specific strategies tailored to your unique biology and lifestyle, and a personalized action plan to start seeing results immediately. So go ahead and click the link in the description. It's going to bring you to a short application that's going to ask a little bit about your medical history, etc. Fill that out and then book in now. I'm Taylor Reilly, and I look forward to supporting you and helping you transform your life.